What's going on YouTube? Josh here checking in, and today I'm going to do a quick video comparing my Inzer belt with my Titan lever belt, which I used to use. So a subscriber actually noticed that I had switched belts to the new Inzer belt several months ago back in the summer, and just was asking kind of my take on that. Now, what I did not do is make a review of my Inzer belt, because pretty much every YouTube channel that has an Inzer belt has done a review, and they all pretty much say the same thing. So that's why I did not make a review of the Inzer belt. So basically the reason I switched is because my Titan lever belt essentially went to shit. That thing, I don't know if it was because I was leaving it in my gym bag in my car and it was getting hot or what, but it got soft, the quality was just not good, and it was just not providing the support that it should for a lifting belt. Now, the reason I got the Titan belt in the first place has to do with the fact that it was just cheap. When I first started getting into lifting heavier, doing more squatting and deadlifting, that kind of thing, it was a cheap alternative and it seemed to get okay reviews on the internet. I didn't have the money for the Inzer belt at the time. I used it for about a year and then I was just like, this thing is a piece of crap. I upgraded to the Inzer belt and it's 10 times better. So I'm going to show you guys real quick some of the differences. Alright, so this is the Toro by Titan. This was my original belt. It's black, nothing special. So one thing that I want to point out why it sucks is look how flimsy this is, right? The fact that I can just gently squeeze this and I can literally touch it together just shows how crappy it is. Not to mention the lever itself is pretty chintzy. You'll see that these connections are kind of whack. Every once in a while, this little plug gets a bit messed up right over here, and it'll come out the bottom. So overall, it's really just not that thick. It's flimsy, like I said. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna show you guys the Inzer belt. It seems to be a lot thicker. I'm pretty sure that the Titan belt claimed to be a 10mm belt as well, although side by side it's hard to say. It seems definitely not as sturdy, that's for sure. So the Inzer belt, the lever is way better quality. I never have any issues. It's always very secure, and it's firm. This thing is rock solid. So I'm squeezing it a lot harder than I was on the Titan belt, and it's not budging, right? So I'll show you guys side by side. Here's the Titan belt. Piece of shit. Inzer belt, strong, right? It's night and day difference between the belts. Overall, honestly, guys, don't waste your money on a Titan belt. Maybe I'm the only one who has had this experience with the Titan, but yeah, that's just what I would say. Those are the two belts side by side. Honestly, spend your money on the Inzer belt. It's probably the best way to go.